works. Just cut my song off real quick. Yeah, I'm a triple threat. You ain't getting rid of me tonight. I sing, I dance, I do comedy. Oh, yeah, you too, baby. Some fine looking native men in here tonight. Or I just haven't had any in a while. I don't mean any in that naughty way either. Get your mind out the gutter. I mean any means like I haven't had a whole group of a field of native finest just watching my every move. Yeah, I'm here. Calm down, calm. This is a family show, calm. I think my grandma brainwashed me to just love native men. She did brainwash me. I'm sure your guys did too, just we're all on it. My grandma's got a little funny way of looking at the world. I remember when I was about 4, I asked her, Grandma, why do we eat wheat bread? She got all mad and she was like, 'cause white people eat white bread. I was 4, so that logic made sense. I was like, brown people eat brown things, I get it. So that's why I thought in my head she was like brainwashing me to just love native men. She was like, you're gonna have native babies. It's gonna be the best. And I figured it was like some old Indian wisdom, like she was trying to help me save my babies from starvation. If I have some half-white babies, what are they gonna eat? Old Indian wisdom. But she's got some, apart from being a complete racist, she's got some pretty effective brainwashing techniques. Because this has spilled over into my adult life and it's caused a condition within me. My friends call it lusty eyes. It's a condition. Because it doesn't turn off when I see fine native men running around me. It don't matter if it's a ceremony or cultural sharing, I don't care. It just doesn't stop. And my friend was the one who diagnosed me. We were talking about it one day. And I was like, do I really look like that? Like I'm just on it all the time. He got really excited too. And he was like, yeah. So like sometimes when we're talking, you just could not find the words. And he was like, you're like a tigress. And you're like, like when you're like hunting prey and they like get down in the bushes and they do this thing. He's like, sometimes when we're talking, that's how you look at me. You look like you're gonna eat me. Like, so I look like I'm on the prowl all the time. He's like, yeah, prowl, that's the word. Yeah, that's the way your face looks. I was like, all right, I guess that works. I don't know, is it working for me? Anybody? But yeah, you might be thinking, Deanna, what do you mean it never turns off? Like, it's getting me in trouble now, like, because it doesn't turn off. And I'll tell you how. So if anybody was here when the Alaska Native dancers came, did anybody see that? It was beautiful. Oh, woo, yeah. That's exactly how I felt. So, I think they were Tlingit. They were Tlingit dancers. You shut up. Hey, I'm talking. You calm down. So yeah, like I said, I think they were Tlingit, but as the Fort Lewis professors pronounce it, Tlingit. It's the correct way to do that, apparently. So like they got up, they were doing their cultural sharing for raising the totem pole in the NAC. It was a big event. But the second I laid my lusty eyes on them, it was all over. They were like doing this chief dance. And I was just really paying attention to them. I swear they were like looking at you right in the eye. Just me though, just me, not nobody else, just me. So they're going and they're making faces and they're making duck faces at me. And I was like, boy, quit blowing kisses at me. Stop it. And then you came up here and they had an even bigger event and all these dudes are running around in these raven masks. and they would all like stop at the same point and like make their beaks clack. All at the same time, they're just going through the crowd, and I swear they just started circling me. Those ravens circled me, and I was trying to be good. I had my crown on. I'm first attendant. I was like, I gotta be not lusty. So it wasn't working. Because the second they came up to me and they were like, clack, 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 and I was like, are we going to Alaska now? They left without saying goodbye. Yeah, and there's more examples. Does it get worse? Hell yeah, it does. So, I'm pretty sure you guys all seen this poster by the American Indian College Fund. Yeah, oh, you've seen it. Oh, you've seen it. By that reaction, yes, you know what I'm talking about. So I walked in the NAC one day and I was just minding my business, walking around, and my eye caught this poster. There was a man on this poster in the middle of it. And he had this faraway look, like he was just too hot to look directly into the camera. And he was all sepia toned in that old-timey way. And he's just standing there strong and stoic with a buffalo on his chest. The wind was blowing. The planes were blowing around him. And I was like, oh, who is that? Who is that? I got all excited. I was like pulling people over the NAC. I was like, dude, you guys see this picture? Oh my God. We need one of those at Fort Lewis. And I started getting mad because I'm graduating soon. I'm graduating in April, and I was just like, damn college fund showing me these hotness before I graduate made me want to like just transfer back to a tribal college. Going back to that old way. Trying to find me a hot Lakota. So I like them tall and northern, that's how I like them. You know. Then something happened. So I was like really thinking hard, and I started praying to the Creator. And I was like, Creator, just one, I just need one, just send him to me. I'll treat him real nice. And I was praying all hard for this man to come to me. And then I ended it, and I said, and let it be known, Creator, that I will throw it down every night. This is where it turned bad for me. That's why my eyes keep getting me in trouble, because I walk in the NAC one day, some time had passed since I sent that prayer out. Since I threw that energy to the universe. And I walk in the NAC. Who the hell do you think I saw sitting there? That wasn't supposed to happen. I was like, no. He looks just like that guy, dude. And I went and checked the poster, and I was being real creepy. Because there's like these sliding bulletin boards, and there was a poster on there, and he was like in the computer lab, so I was just sitting there turning it. Oh, God! Oh, no, Creator, I lied. I will not be all over that. I will not. I'm sorry, you answered my prayers, thank you. I'm not doing it. I don't even know how to make fry bread. I wouldn't do that to him. Awkward. I'm very happy for the blessing, thank you. What's even funnier is that guy sitting right there. this show. I'm saying that right now. It's not my fault. You want to be mad at somebody? Blame Dances with Wolves. Yeah. It's all blame wind in his hair and dang wind in his hair. The whole movie want to be going like this. I am wind in his hair. I only see anger first. It's not my fault. You really want to be mad at somebody? Blame the college fund. That's what I'm saying. That was a damn good marketing scheme right there. All the girls wanted to go to a tribal college. I felt like donating to the fund. So you might be thinking, can it get worse? Yeah, it does. This is the one I'm most shameful about. So I went to the buffalo harvest about 2 years ago. Yeah, and it was a ceremony, a spiritual and not good way of bringing the meat for the people. All that, right? So there was this guy that was chosen to shoot the buffalo, and I met him. I was like, hey, yeah, nice to meet you, bro. Didn't really think much of him. Thought he was kind of goofy looking, if I'm gonna be all that honest. Just wasn't my style. And then he shot the buffalo. And something in him changed. So he goes out there and he shoots it. Then he saunters into the corral. And he leans down real close and he cuts the heart out. And he lifts it up and he takes a big old man bite out of it. And he puts it down and he comes walking out. He was no longer a man, he was a warrior. And he didn't walk out, he floated. Just tall and proud, and his two braids were just flapping in the wind. Yeah, them two braids, you know they trouble. And I wanted him. I never thought that a man's face covered in blood would be the sexiest thing I ever saw in my life. But it was. And I watched him walk out. And I just wanted to give him vampire kisses. Just wanted blood to just be on me. And my mouth is on, my jaw's on the floor. And then he walks out of my view. And I was having a dream. We were riding bareback together. But then he walked away, and I'm standing there, I was like, oh man, this is not good. This is a spiritual moment. Why am I doing this? Wrong. And then I turn to my right, and I see 4 other women doing the same thing. We didn't even know what to do with ourselves after that. We just kind of sat there and breathed real hard. Oh yeah. But I'm just telling you right now, do not be like me. That is not a good look. It was a ceremony. It's the worst thing you could do. It's like trying to snag at a sweat lodge. No, the elders say that's bad medicine. You don't do that, all right? Do what I say, not what I do, okay? Promise. I got some advice so they don't happen to you. You better smudge your ass down and get them sweaty thoughts out your head and leave them at the door. That's all I'm saying. Leave it at home, leave it in your